It's like bricks. I mean, we can have a pile of bricks here. And a person with a bad heart could decide they want to take those bricks and they want to use it to throw it through windows. Yeah, or maybe stand on the roof and hurl it down at people. Are the bricks then evil? No, it's the person who's controlling the bricks. Somebody else can take the same pile of bricks and go, I'm going to build a hospital. Oh, that's a very good thing. Are the bricks then good? No, they're just bricks. But they will reflect, they will take on the characteristics of the person who controls them. So money is very powerful, but it's an amoral power. The power will be used in ways depending on the heart of the person who has control over the money. A bad person with a lot of money can do a lot of bad. A good person with a lot of money can do a lot of good. Money's just a power. Think about the specific kind of power money has. Just think, let's try to be really objective about money for just a second and think, in the real world, what kind of power does money actually have? Well, consider this. First, it has the power to reduce stress. It has the power to reduce stress. I can remember, we're moving into the Christmas season, right? And, I mean, we have like 5 kids. Now we have 7 because 2 of mine are married, and we're looking at, what do we want to give them for Christmas presents? And, Sandy and I are like, well, we like to do a little bit, and then next thing you know, we're feeling a little bit of stress. And then, before Christmas, we get a Christmas present from all of you as a church family. I remember Sandy and I looking at it like, oh, this is awesome. And we were so blessed by it. And one of the things that we noticed is that it also took stress out of Christmas because now it's like, oh, and now we have some money to buy them a few things we'd like to give them. Money just has a way of reducing stress. Look, when you have enough money, you're not stressed about your bills. You're not stressed about your payments. You're not stressed about buying groceries. You're not stressed about doing it because money has the power to reduce stress in a person's life. You know what money has the power to do? Give options. But if you've got money, you have options. If you have money, you can do things that people that don't have money, they just can't do. Once again, talking about, Christmas time, we're going, okay, here's our budget, here's the money we have, this is great. And so we had a number of options that we had. But what I loved is what Greg Norman gave to himself as a Christmas present. You know who Greg Norman is? He's a professional golfer. He was really quite good in his heyday, and now he's kind of on the senior tour. Still a really good golfer. Almost won the British Open 2 years ago. He designs golf courses. He has several businesses. He has lots of money. Do you know what he got for Christmas? A $70 million custom-made yacht. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Was not even on our list of presents to give this year. That's not an option. That's not what we're going to do. We can't do that. All that demonstrates is this basic reality. Have money, have more options. Would you like to do this? Would you like to do this? Would you like to have that? Would you like to have that? Would you like to go here? Would you like to go there? The more money you have, the more options that you have in life. Normally speaking, options are a nice thing. Here's another power that money has. It can solve problems. Here's a fascinating verse found in Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 19. It says, a feast is made for laughter, and wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. What is it saying? It's saying, you know what? When most people have problems in life, if you got money, you can figure out an answer. I mean, that's just how the world works. And money can solve so many problems. It just can. See, you know what I find interesting? In church, when we talk about money, we're just used to talking about how evil money is. And about how to be very careful. In fact, before we're done today, we will. But let's just be real about money. It can reduce stress. It can give options. It can solve problems. How about that? This is just real about money. It can enhance status. I'm not saying it ought to be this way, but isn't it? In fact, here's another verse. It's found in Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 20. It's just saying this is the way things are. It says, the poor are shunned even by their neighbors, but the rich have many friends. Guys, we like that guy. We like that girl, money. I mean, there's something about having money that just elevates status, and people just begin to treat you differently. Is that just reality or no? See, the Bible's just saying, here's the way it is. It has the power to do those things. And get this, it has the power to bless people too. I mean, when we have money, then we are able to take that money and use it to enhance the lives of other people. We can bless the world. Proverbs says that a righteous man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. He can bless future generations. That money can be used to fund righteous causes, philanthropic endeavors that can make such a positive difference in our world. Money has the power to do that. Money. It's a power. Now again, that power can be used good ways, bad ways. It all depends on the heart of the person. But it's the power that money has. And I'm just gonna guess. Now I'm not gonna ask for a show of hands because we don't want to admit these things. Wouldn't it be nice to have more money? Less stress, more options, solve problems, status, I don't know, maybe not bad. Tell me to bless people? Money's powerful. Jesus knew that. It's necessary, gotta have it. Every day of our lives, in some ways, are affected by money. And it's powerful. Good or bad, but it's powerful. And Jesus knew one other thing. Money is seductive. Money is seductive. Money has this allure. It has this appeal. The power of it, maybe. And it has the power, if we're not very, very careful, to seduce our hearts, to cause us to fall in love with it, to begin to pursue it. Dare I say, we would never give it these words, worship it, to look to it as our source of satisfaction in life, to look to it as our means of being somebody in life, to look to it in order to have joy and happiness in life. It can seduce us, and the next thing you know, this is what we're doing. It's seductive because it is so powerful. That's why, let's look at the full text. We looked at a part of it earlier in 1 Timothy 6. Those who want to get rich fall into temptation and a trap. By the way, the word want there is the idea of to lust after it, to want it deeply and passionately. It's not a passing desire. It's not a nice thing. It's like, I want this so bad, I'm going to do whatever I can to get it happen. Those who want to be rich fall into temptation and a trap and into many foolish and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. Do I even need to comment on that? I think it's kind of like Jesus going, yeah, let me tell you the way it is. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. You can fall in love with money. It can seduce you because of its power and because of its allure. And some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves through with many griefs. You see, like most every seduction, it always ends